What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. New segment. I told you this a month ago, the morning after shot, because after wild nights, you might just need a shot the morning after. In Chicago, where the Blackhawks lost a tough one, 3-2 to the Rangers on banner night as they lifted the banner, and a lot of people weren't happy with Patrick Kane being part of the festivities. But for as well as Kane played, and I think it was a Panner and the Blackhawks rookie played, I thought the Hawks looked pretty good. Lost a tough one. Trevor Daley looked awful. Number 6 in Chicago making big turnovers and costing his team games. I think this is a new thing for Chicago fans.
Pass is picked off. It's Matthews.
Never mind. Pretty used to that by this point. Moving on to Toronto, where Mike Babcock lost his Leafs debut at home, 3-1 to the Habs. All 4 goals in this game scored by American players. Connecticut's Max Pacioretty, New Jersey's James Van Riemsdyk, and Wisconsin's Alex Galchenyuk, who must have really enjoyed that Clay Matthews interception. Wearing a cheese as a kid, all scored for their respective teams. Pretty good moment for USA Hockey in Canada. Carey Price played out of his mind, which is good solace for Leafs fans, knowing could be a good week for guys named Price in Toronto.
And then Kurt Suzuki can't find the high heat. What a job done by Price.
Meanwhile, up in Calgary, the Flames lost 5-1 at home to the Vancouver Canucks in a game that can only be described as CJ is the world's biggest asshole. Yep. Picked Calgary to be one of the sexier picks in the West, and Vancouver to fall flat on their face this season. So, yep. I look good. So, game 1 of 82, CJ looks awful. So, yeah, enjoy that while you can. Bruins fans will take delight in knowing that Dougie Hamilton and Dennis Wideman combined to play almost 45 minutes. And Calgary still, went on to get blown out at home. Brandon Sutter had a highlight reel goal, proving he could be the X factor alongside the Sedins. But how many guys have we said that about? So let's call that even. Fight-filled game. A lot of penalty minutes, a couple misconducts. Brandon Prost, Derek Dorsett, Brandon Bullock right in the middle of it. So yeah, pretty lengthy rap sheet there for the two teams in Western Canada. And as much as I said I'm excited for the Calgary Edmonton rivalry to have some ignition to it again. This Calgary-Vancouver rivalry has been pretty good for the last couple of years, and judging from what we saw tonight on the ice, I don't think it'll be any different. I just hope to stop looking as bad at my picks, and I think Calgary will turn that around. So, yeah, it's a long season, guys. And finally, on the West Coast, the Los Angeles Kings lost 5-1 to the San Jose Sharks after being up 1-0. Usually when a team builds a lead and collapses in that rivalry, it's the other way around. So, congratulations to the Sharks. Lucic, on the other hand, sloppy passes, bad offensive zone presence, game misconduct. The Milan Lucic hat trick, or as fans in Boston call it, 30 games a year. Lucic looked bad up there. I mean, I haven't seen a Boston guy look that sloppy in Los Angeles since Ben Affleck quit drinking. So it's been a long time. That's all I got on the morning after shot for October 8th, 2015. I promise you guys this will get better, or I will just continue it, one or the other. Probably do it 3-4 times a week. So that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ morning after shot for October 8th, 2015. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.